everyone, welcome. Tonight's venue, the Blackbird, it's right here in the center of Ida-keskus from East Helsinki. It's easy to find and easy to stay. We'll give the floor to Aziab, a songwriter with roots both in Egypt and Finland. His music blends together acoustic, indie and rock elements, creating something that crosses borders and cultures.
You think life is hard, being friends with yourself is way much too far when it's you versus me. Ooh. And we change our worlds together, everyone will disagree. A glass of wine, to fill this heart of mine. A taste of you and a taste of me, just for a little while. When you tie yourself with chains of gold, thinking love is a temple in which you pray alone. You can be yourself, chase the demons and break the shell. For it all makes sense when you're alone. Paint your face with regret, and everyone will give you something impossible to forget. Change the day, change your hair. Whoa. But can you feel the love within you with mirrors everywhere? When you tie yourself with chains of gold, thinking love is a temple in which you pray alone. You can be yourself, chase the demons and break the shell. For it all makes sense when you're alone. Makes sense when you're alone. All right. Thank you. Merci beaucoup. were small, dancing shadows on the wall. Doors would creak and trees would creep, and all them hidden ghosts and freaks. Remember how it used to feel back then. Remember when anyone was a friend, staring at the clouds from an aeroplane, getting all muddy in the pouring rain. A birthday party at the park, a bubble bath with ducks and sharks, staring at the clouds from an aeroplane, getting all muddy in the pouring rain. A birthday party at the park, bubble bath with ducks and sharks. Now the ghosts are roaming free. They dress like you and talk like me. The door won't creak anymore. You're all on your own. And comes that feeling that you miss, the child in you, the love, the bliss, everything there is, and anything that is. Staring at the clouds from an aeroplane, getting all muddy in the pouring rain. A birthday party at the park, a bubble bath with ducks and sharks, staring at the clouds from an aeroplane, getting all muddy in the pouring rain. A birthday party at the park, a bubble bath with ducks and sharks. Remember back when you were small, dancing shadows on the wall. Doors would creak and trees would creep, and all them hidden ghosts and freaks. Remember how it used to feel back then. Remember when anyone was a friend.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. You ready? Yeah.
You're not.
Maybe not.
Give me a nod.
Okay. Yeah. We'll do. Yeah, sure. Okay.
Like a water drop on a starved cactus flower, so tender in tenderness, there's so much power. A spark of light in the coldest, darkest night. A candle beam, so soft but yet so bright. A loving star, a dreaming dream, a touch of magic, turn sand to water stream. You grab my heart from loneliness, you know, my love. You fill my cup of happiness. Till you went away, the way you came. Spark of light fades away. I'm left alone with some old friends. a loving star, a dreaming dream, a touch of magic. Turn sand to water stream. You grab my heart from loneliness, you know, my love. You fill my cup of happiness. Till you went away, the way you came. The spark of light fades away. I'm left alone with some old friends, my memories and loneliness. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Could you, just to start off, could you just introduce yourself and your music?
Well, my name is Hamad El-Sayah and stage name is Aziab. I was born and raised in Cairo, Egypt. I moved to Finland in early 23, January 23. And I've been playing music ever since I was maybe 8 years old. Started with the piano, and as kids get bored with the classical piano mostly, so I moved on to guitar maybe around the age of 13.
Yeah.
And then started playing in different projects. And
Since when have you been writing songs?
ever since I started the guitar, actually at 13.
Okay,
Yeah.
so a long time.
I was into it very much. Of course, the songs were very like childish back then.
Yeah. Okay. How? Because you have roots in Egypt and Finland. How have these two different worlds shaped your music?
Well, yes, my grandmother was Finnish, and for a few years of my life, I lived with her, and she kind of raised me for a few years. And
Yeah.
her influence was immense. She was into the arts, into music, classical music mainly, and all that sort of thing. Also, of course, the Eastern influences of the Egyptian music are there, but I was always more lenient towards the Western styles. My main influences were the Beatles, Pink Floyd, this kind of. I was always going towards this
Yeah.
more than the Eastern styles.
Yeah. If there was someone hearing your music for the very first time, how do you wish that they would describe your music in one sentence?
Oh, I would like them to say that they felt good. That's all I care for.
That's what I would have said, because I heard you for the first time today and it just made me feel happy. It was like feel good
excellent.
music.
Then,
So
see? Okay, thank you.
yeah. What is your process of writing music like?
Well, there is no one process. It's just that sometimes you get inspired by, a person or a situation or nature or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And sometimes you sit down and write some lyrics, and later on you transfer them or work on them on the music. And sometimes they come together. You just pick a guitar and you start singing a phrase and it turns into a song and kind of unfolds.
Yeah.
And those are the best ones actually.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounded your song sounded very like heartfelt, very personal. What does honesty mean to you in songwriting?
It's the most important. Lyrically, I do my best to be as honest as I can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I write about feelings and so on, and so you have to verify where these are coming from, whether they're genuine or not, and
Yeah. And what does music mean to you? Why do you keep going back to music? You've done it for a long time.
I've done it for a very long time, and I keep going back to music because it's very soothing for me. It's like a meditation. It's like when you practice meditation, then you get hooked.
Yeah.
You kind of need to do it to just stay calm.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
And Do you have any dreams for the future regarding your music?
Yes, well, I would like to collaborate more with different musicians from Finland,
yeah.
because I've only been here for about 2.5 years now, and I would like to, collaborate with more musicians and artists from the Finnish music scene.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure that you will meet.
I already am doing that. We
Yeah.
already have a nice group, but I would like to get to know a lot more people from the music scene.
I'm sure you'll get to meet like-minded people through gigs like this and everything. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hoping for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.